So here we have the Ford Galaxy Titanium on a 13 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. Currently all 7 seats are in place, so this is the amount of boot space you have as a 7-seater. You can fold these rear 2 down, of course, and you can fold the middle row down too, should you wish to increase your space even further than this. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. You get full leather seats, as you can see. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter. On the right-hand side, the speedometer. In the middle, you can see the fuel gauge in the centre. To the right-hand side of that, the total miles for this car, which are 118,329. You can change information displayed above it using buttons on the steering wheel. There are various different menus available to you, as you can see. And the buttons I was using are just here. We have cruise control here and here, as well as speed limiter, and then stereo controls as well. Over in the centre is the stereo itself, but just above that, first of all, we have a heated front and rear screen, our hazard warning lights. We can turn our parking sensors on and off, and this button turns off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic, which in turn will save you fuel. You can turn that system on and off from here. We then have the main stereo, so we've got the volume for the stereo, just there. We can switch between radio, so you've got FM, DAB, as you can see, and AM as well. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do so via the CD player. You can also plug devices in, should you wish to. So, as you can see, iPod, USB input, Bluetooth audio, so you can stream your music wirelessly, and auxiliary input as well. So, loads of ways to listen to your music in this car. Beneath that, we have dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger and driver temperature individually. You can increase and decrease the fan speed and determine where you'd like the air to be distributed. When you're happy with those settings, the air conditioning is on at the minute, so it's off, back on again. Or hit auto. The car will now take control of the fan speed and direction of the air, which you can hear it doing, to maintain the temperatures you've asked for. You can override that manually at any time you wish to. We have some storage and a 12-volt charging socket just there, and then the 6-speed manual gearbox. The last thing I want to talk about is the roof. You've obviously, as you can see, you've got some lines you can pull across here, but this will let in a lot of extra light. But you've also got additional storage bins that run along the top, all the way from the front to the back, in fact. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Glenbourne's. We'd love to hear from you soon.